Welcome back to ET Now. You're watching Market Cafe with me, Kanishka Sarkar and Ashesha Advariu, a show where we're taking you to all the global stories and the top stocks you need to keep on your radar today. Let's shift focus to some global cues then. Now let's take stock of how the Wall Street fared overnight. Now US stocks, they came off a very positive session yesterday. The S&P 500 that ended about 0.7% higher, while the Nasdaq Composite that advanced more than 1%. The 30-stock Dow Jones industrial average that gained about 81 points or 0.2%. Now these moves, remember, come as Trump has imposed an additional 25% tariff on India, bringing the total US levies on India to 50%. He says the hike is because India continues to buy Russian oil. Now, apart from this, he's also said there would be a 100% tariff on imported chips, but not for companies that are building in the United States. So the street continues to monitor tariff-related developments and quarterly financial results as well. Now, week to date, the S&P 500 has gained about 1.7%, and the Nasdaq has added about 2.5%. The Dow, that has advanced almost 1.5% as well. Now, today, the street will watch for weekly jobless claims data, as well as releases on unit labor costs and productivity for the second quarter. On the earnings front, they will look at reports from Eli Lilly and Warner Bros. So that's how the U.S. market setup is looking. But Ashesha, how are things on the crude front?
Well, yes, despite the kind of announcement that came in from Trump yesterday, where he will be announcing additional 25% tariff because of India's purchase of Russia, we are not seeing any major impact in the crude oil market similar to what we saw last time. So Brent crude is up marginally by about 0.4%. In fact, yesterday it ended in the red and it is currently trading near that $67.15 per barrel mark. So market clearly is unnerved and unbothered with the kind of announcement Donald Trump made yesterday. And I remember after 3 consecutive months of gains that we saw over the last 3 months, Brent crude this month so far has declined nearly 3.5 to 4%. But today, of course, despite the announcement, we are not seeing any kind of major impact in the global oil market.